Man, I used to play the trap spot, propped on the block like I was part of the backdrop. Now it's scale, props, effects, and backdrops. The right lighting, you never catch me biting. Say you make it look so real when you pose the figures fighting. I caught lightning, stuck it in the detour. Replicate epic scenes from the Creed War. Compose pieces with artists that span the globe. Fearsome foes, Spidey in the picture perfect pose. Insert the comic book cutout to shoot a show. Oh, you ain't know? Yo, everybody know me. I made nerds cool, cool nerd like my man Zobi. Took the everyday display, gave it a spark. Welcome to articulated comic book art.
That's crispy.
Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. This is Boog Nice coming at you on another Tuesday with some more news and information. Thanks to someone's suggestion last week, I'll be titling these videos Lunch Break. So this is the 4th installment of Lunch Break, I believe. So we starting off with some Dragon Ball Z, SH Figure Watch Dragon Ball Z news. Totally forgot to mention this on the last video, but the SDCC exclusive for 2014 from Figure Arts is the figure that you see pictured here. This Vegeta. Not really sure how I feel about this. I mean, this was basically just like a mistake in an episode where he was colored this way. And I don't know. I'm on the fence about this. Pretty much every exclusive that has come out so far for Figure Arts at Comic-Con has just been a repaint. And this figure had so many quality control issues that I'm not sure if that's been fixed or if it's worth it to get pretty much the same figure in a different paint scheme that wasn't really widely used in the anime, in the episode. So I'm not really sure how I feel about this, but some more Dragon Ball Z news. shfindo.com, F-I-N-D-O, shfindo.com has a review up. This website is out of Indonesia, if I'm not mistaken. They have a review up of the Dragon Ball Z Android 18 figure. I'll link the review translated in the underbar. I think it'll be kind of a long link. I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to shorten it, but it should be in the description if you want to check that out. From what I can see, even though they didn't really mention it in the review, it looks like the way her skirt is designed on the figure, it may really hinder the leg articulation a bit. I was talking about this last night with my man Pharaoh Black. So that's a little disappointing, but I mean overall the figure still does look great, and you do get some great accessories, including an extra head for Krillin. I believe it's the one that you see pictured right here. Should come with her. So that's pretty cool. I'm still very excited and interested about getting this figure, but the lack of leg articulation might be a problem. NECA put up some images on its website of its soon-to-be-released Queen Alien figure. It's going to be like 15 inches tall and about 30 inches in length. And they put up a bunch of images on their site. I believe the figure is scheduled for release sometime in October. So links to pre-order that figure will actually be in the underbar, but they showed this image. They also showed this, a little ACBA-esque setup here. Gives you some size comparison. So it is going to be a pretty massive figure. NECA has been known to do a lot of really large scale figures. We just got to wait and see what the articulation will be like. But it does look like a really nice figure. I mean, it's what you would expect from NECA. They do have some really nice sculpts and paint. Just sometimes the lack of articulation will stop me from purchasing one of these figures. But me, I'm going to just stick with the SH Monster Arts versions. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger and get 2 more of this Xenomorph and maybe one of the Big Chap. I don't know. I might actually pass up on the Big Chap and just get 2 more of the Alien Warriors here that you see here. And I think 3 will be enough for me. Shout out to my man Jeremy Lee. He sent me a link this morning to a post for some tips about lighting. And I guess I'll link that in this video somehow. But I think I'm going to try to link it to the fan page or to the group in some type of way too. But it's a nice, some cinema lighting techniques that you can use in your displaying and help you get some better techniques for lighting. A lot of people always ask about lighting for display. Somebody just hit me up yesterday about how to make a really dark scene, and you know, this is I read over it, and there's some really good tips and tactics here, so I'll link that as well. I'm not sure if these Captain America, the Winter Soldier movie Minimates have started hitting retail yet. Like I said in a previous review, I did a review of the Falcon and Black Widow, and I said I would be reviewing the rest of them. Haven't gotten around to it yet. I will this week for sure. This is the first of the month. Getting a video out today. I'll try to get a couple of more out this week. But like I said, I will be reviewing the other 2 packs, the Sitwell, Agent Sitwell, and Batroc, and Cap and Brock, and Cap and Winter Soldier are the other 3 sets. So I'll be reviewing those, and I'll be actually giving away a set too. So stay tuned for that. Shout out to my man Rick. I got this from him. This is from IMDb. Looks like a short description of Thor 3. And it says Thor must confront the gods when Asgard is threatened with Ragnarok, the Norse apocalypse. So I'm guessing that's sort of what Thor 3 will be about. Should be pretty interesting. And I guess we'll hear some more news and some more information as you know, time goes by. I'm pretty sure Avengers 3 will be out before Thor. Avengers 2 will be out before Thor 3. But we'll see. My man Ashrock put out a review of the Inifinite Series Antman figure. I know a lot of 6-inch collectors that still want to get this figure for MSDs or transformations or what have you. It's a great figure for ACBA purposes. Any type of figure or any character that can shrink and grow in size is always great for displaying. He also put up a review of the Deathlock figure from this series too, which I think I'm going to grab. I'll probably grab Deathlock and Ant-Man. There's also a bonus video linked in the comments of the Ant-Man review, and it's the last part of his top 50 Marvel Universe figures of all time. You should check that out. It's part 5. It's something that he's been doing over the past couple of months, so check that out as well. That link will be in the description too. Just another reminder that the Lupus tees have already begun to ship. Some people already have their tees. If you didn't get yours already, it should be coming in the next couple of days to a week, depending on where you are. Once again, I'm sorry for the time that it took, but you know I'm always gonna come through no matter what. You'll have some instructions inside of your bag for washing the tees and your actual printout of your order, and then I have everybody's name for the drawing. I'm probably gonna do a couple of drawings actually for the free figure giveaway, being that it took so long. Just want to kind of give back, and I'll be giving away quite a few things in the month of July. So stay tuned for that. Look forward for that. Transformers 4 came out this past Friday. I think I'm going to actually be going to check it out today. Me and my girl are going to go and check it out shortly. Let me know what you thought of the movie in the comments. I've been hearing mixed reviews. I've been hearing some people say this is the best one out of all 4 so far, that Michael Bay did okay. And then I've been hearing some diehard Transformers people saying that, you know, he still kind of screwed it up a bit. So let me know what you think. I'm going to check it out, and I guess I'll talk about it in the next main course. The SH Figure Arts Mighty Morphing Power Rangers Yellow Ranger should be shipping this month in July. This will be the last figure that we need to complete the regular team that you see pictured here. But we also have gotten the Green Ranger and the White Ranger, who's basically the same character, but we have those costumes as well. And we have an Armored Red Ranger, and I believe that they're going to do a SDCC exclusive for the Black Ranger with the armor on, which only happened in 1 episode if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'll have a picture of that. But the Yellow Ranger, like I said, should ship in July. I have my Blue Ranger still in my pile of loot at Big Bad Toy Store, so I'll just wait and just have them shipped together, because I've been waiting all of this time to open any of them once I get all of them. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. And links for blue and yellow and whatever else is left for order will be in the description, so you can check that out. Yeah, there's a picture of the Armored Black Ranger. So again, it's pretty much just the Black Ranger that we got with the armor from the Red Ranger. Nothing too spectacular there. This image has popped up on the net, a little teaser from Bryan Singer for the X-Men Apocalypse movie. You see down towards the bottom of what you can see here that it says the 4 Horsemen. Little spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the last X-Men movie, Days of Future Past, the Easter egg or the after the credits scene was Apocalypse seemingly building the pyramids, and he had the 4 Horsemen there with him. So no big surprise here saying that the 4 Horsemen will be a part of the movie somehow. I mean, it's going to be Apocalypse, no question, that he'll have his Horsemen now. There have been some speculation that maybe one of his horsemen will be Angel, and you know, we'll see how that pans out. But I'm pretty excited for this movie, and I'm sure we'll see some more little tidbits and more teasers coming out as it gets closer to production. The next Marvel Select Hulk is up for pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store. Link to that will be in the underbar. My man Zacho, like I mentioned last week, came and joined the ACBA group on Facebook. He actually posted up some pictures of this figure in action, and you know, as in true ACBA group form, they let him have it. Let him know that he needed to work on his posing and some different things, and that's what I love about ACBA. Nobody is spared. Nobody is safe from the critique, and that's what's great about the group. So if you haven't come out and joined this group yet, if you're on Facebook, you really need to. You really need to like the fan page if you really want to hone your skills as a display artist and really get nice with this. Then that's what you need to do. I'm a little disappointed that they are putting out another Hulk here, though. I mean, come on, how many Hulks do we need? There's so many other large-scale characters or just characters in general that they can put out. My man David Walton was talking about an Onslaught. That would be a dope Marvel Select figure. I'm all for any figures that can actually blend in well with your excuse me, with your 6-inch figures. So an Onslaught, that would be insane. That would be dope, and it would still be able to fit in with your 6-inch figures. And like I said, any large character like that, Apocalypse. So you know, this is something that people have been talking about, is the fact that they put out another Hulk. As far as displaying goes, though, it looks like they're going to release them with that same base that came with the past 2 or 3 Hulks, which is actually a good base for displaying. You get quite a few of those. You do have a nice rocky surface for your display art for your ACBA, so that's cool. I mean, again, you know, people are going to grab Marvel Select figures for the base alone. Just another quick reminder to come out and join the Dio Structure group on Facebook. If you're interested in trying to build your own dioramas and props and different accessories and stuff for your ACBA, this is definitely the place that you want to be. Again, it's a very laid back, cool environment, a lot of tips, a lot of sharing, and this is actually a finished Dio from my man Paint Samurai Customs, or JD. Steve McComb, all the same person. This is actually a set that I will be purchasing off of him. You can see how massive it is. So I mean, even if you're not interested in building your own sets and you don't have the patience or the time for it, you can come. There are people who are doing commissions here. You can come in and just purchase something, or just hit somebody up and send them some schematics of what you want. There's plenty of people doing great commission work. JD, Al, Chris, who else? Matt Morlock, just so many people, just to name a few. But it's so many people over there doing commission work. Definitely come and join the group if you're interested in any setups, any sets like this. And speaking of which, my man JD finally put out a video of Ogun's 42 gate, or the gate to the negative zone that he did for him a couple of years ago. This was one of the few pieces of Ogun's that got out before he passed away. You know, I got a couple of sets. JD has a couple of sets. My man Ian's got a couple of sets. Pharaoh, I think Jason has a couple of things from Ogun as well. So not too many people got an opportunity to get some of his work, but this set is amazing. I linked the video for this on the fan page, and he goes over it. And just the detail and the time and the craftsmanship put into this is just, it's out of this world, man. So you should definitely check out that video. I'll link that in the description as well. Shout out to my man John Connor for putting out 3 nice episodes of Plastic and Paint this week. It's linked to the ACBA fan page if you want to check that out. Again, I can't stress enough how dope these vlog type shows are for collectors. It shows you, it's basically like a review of the figures in a way, and it's still showing you some ACBA and some setups. He put out a bunch of nice pictures this week. In my opinion, I think he has some of the best pictures this week. But there have been at least 4 or 5 admins from the group that put out some really dope pictures this week, and I really like when the admins do their thing and put out dope pictures. He put out a series of this picture. You can check him out on the ACBA fan page. But shout out to him, and shout out to Jason Clendenning for having one of the most viewed posts as well with his X-Men setup. And it's just a lot of great things going on in the displaying community right now. And shout out to my man Michael Wisman, who had a really dope picture this week with this little Lego setup, showing you once again the range of ACBA and how any type of articulated figures can be used. You know, it's not just Marvel and DC. There's imports, there's anime, there's manga, there's any type of character that has some articulation to it can be used in an ACBA style setup, as long as everything is tangible and it's no photoshopped effects or filters or any of that stuff. I mean, not that filters is a horrible thing, but I mean, for the most part, ACBA is just about tangible displaying. Everything here is tangible, it's clear, it's clean. He used the figure's attribute with the Lego figure here looking scared to help work, to help sell the illusion of his setup here with the dragon in the background and the figure in the foreground and one little diorama that he made right here. This is what ACBA is about. So, and he, again, it's just really cool when the admins come out and put their best foot forward and show the rest of the group members how it's. The Marvel Legends Jubilee Build-A-Figure Wave should be shipping at the end of this month, right after San Diego Comic-Con, maybe right before. Well, I say shipping because I actually was able to pre-order it from Toys R Us. Toys R Us had like a one-day sale, and it went up and sold out real quick where you could get buy one figure and get one 40% off or something like that. So I ended up getting the entire wave, and I got an extra Storm. And there's actually a review of Storm up on MarvelousNews.com from JC over at TNI. And the figure actually looks pretty good. He swaps out the head with one of the older Marvel Legends Storms, and the figure looks pretty good, aside from the fact that the elbows are not double jointed and some other things. So you can check that out. I'm not linking that because I'm not affiliated with those guys really in any way. But you know, I'm just bringing you the news, just bringing you some information. Shout out to my man Mohammed Nurala for this past week's Sunday special. He's got Han on a run from Boba right here. Really nice. It's a pretty simple set, but it's so clean and so well put together. Great lighting. He's got the little steps that looks like the steps to the Millennium Falcon that he's about to run to, and Boba right behind him. And he used the cotton for a nice smoke effect to help hide the stand or whatever he's using to prop up over there. And it's a very well put together ACBA scene right here. So congratulations to him on a dope set, a dope picture. All right, that's pretty much it for this week. Taking you out of here with a picture from my man Timothy Lee. This was the Simple Sunday feature picture. Every Sunday I put up a grouping of pictures for Simple Sunday to try to get people to come out and join the group, and just show some simple shots that almost anybody could do, just to kind of get people interested and understand that it's not extremely difficult to put together something that's clean, cropped, and contained. And so this was the #1 picture that was featured, and then there was like 9 other photos featured just to represent Simple Sunday. That's the theme that we do every Sunday in the group. And so yeah, all of those links will be in the description, the link for the group, the link for the fan page, all of that stuff. And until next week, peace.